We are in the R1S for a short road trip, probably close to 200 miles today, but I wanted to hop on and do a quick video because I woke up to some pretty crazy news. So Uber is going to commit to $1.25 billion to Rivian, and Rivian is going to be providing up to 50,000 robotaxis, R2 robotaxis. So I guess the term robotaxi is not a trademark or copyrighted term by Tesla. Here's my thoughts on it. So Uber is pretty much investing in Rivian technology. They believe in what's coming up for Rivian, the universal hands-free stuff. Right now, the R1 comes with the Generation 2 autonomous platform. With the first batches of R2 shortly releasing or being delivered, that's also going to be Generation 2 autonomous platform. With Generation 3, that's what is going to be in these robo-taxis. And Rivian said that it's going to be available late 2026. You're probably asking, well, what is the difference between Gen 2 and Gen 3 autonomous platform? There's three major differences. So number one, the cameras are going to be better. Number two, it has Lidar with it. So it's not just vision based. That's what Tesla uses at the moment. That's what they switched to. And number three, it's going to have Rivian's in-house processor, RAP, Rivian Autonomous Processor or platform, I can't remember. But yeah, it's going to have Rivian's processor. And that's why this deal came about. Uber wanted to go with Rivian because of that. Everything is in-house. Everything is developed by Rivian, the hardware, the software, everything. So the only other company that's doing that right now is Tesla. Tesla, everything is in-house. Although their processors, I don't think is a Tesla processor. Right now, I am on the free trial of UHF. I've done a couple of videos on UHF. I mean, right now I'm driving with UHF enabled, as you can see here. I've done a road trip to Las Vegas with UHF. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out. Basically, on my birthday and Christmas, we went to Las Vegas. Right now, UHF is available on freeways. You could actually use it on the streets, but you have to be very careful because it will not stop on stop signs and traffic lights. Unless there's a car in front of you, because it's going to use that as an obstacle and it's going to stop. If the car in front of you stops because of a red light, then your car will stop because the car in front of you will stop. It's not because it read the red light. That's the limitation at the moment of universal hands-free. But it's not that it can't do it. It's just the code base isn't there. It will eventually do it. Now, is it going to be exclusive to Generation 3 with the Lidar? I haven't seen any writings on that, whether that part, the point-to-point stuff, is going to be available with Gen 2, or whether the improvements are going to also be on the streets. Because you have to remember, Tesla at some time also had a very similar autopilot or driver assistance or whatever they call it now. They keep changing the name. It was only available on highways and freeways. It was not available on the city streets. And when I first got my 2019 Model 3, that's what it came with. I actually bought it for $6,000. I was just curious. I was willing to spend that money, that $6,000, because at that time it was so brand new, right? And I knew I was going to use that car to commute, and I'll be in the freeways all the time. Why not have the autopilot and what would have been full self-driving? But I gave up that car. I traded it in for a Model Y and never really had the opportunity to get full self-driving. It was like beta. I don't even remember what version it was. Pretty much enhanced autopilot most of the time on that Model 3 that when I had it. From my experience, universal hands-free feels like enhanced autopilot. Rivian continues to improve with updates. I mean, there's an update every single month for I don't even know how long. So they are addressing it. Recently, I took a demo drive with a Rivian autonomy engineer. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I asked them some questions and things. But if you're going to ask whether or not that LiDAR is important as far as future software features or driverless features, I would say yes and no. From what I've read and from what that engineer told me, purpose of LiDAR is just to have another source of truth. All it is just assisting the cameras on the car. It's not to say that it's going to add additional capabilities, although maybe it can. But right now, LiDAR's purpose is to add additional information when you are using it. Can you talk about how LiDAR will affect upcoming features on universal hands-free and stuff?
I think it's gonna, I would say it adds more robustness into it, because LiDAR is the second source of truth, right? Like you have different source of data, and then you can do comparison, you can do selections, you can do a lot of things about it with it. As the time goes by, like the more information that you have, the better.
Is LiDAR necessary to do point-to-point?
I mean, if you look at Tesla, they don't really need LiDAR, right? It's like,
yeah, they're all vision-based.
Yeah, his idea is like we don't really need it. But obviously, when you look at Waymo, they're full LiDAR system, right? So I think for us, we're also trying to find trying to see if there's that sweet spot where we have that amount of LiDAR data.
It's assisting the existing system. It's not like it's relying heavily on it.
Yeah. I think our software stack is still built upon camera perception model.
So it's more richer in data input.
Yeah, I would put it that way.
The biggest thing, in my opinion, between Gen 2 and Gen 3 is that processor, that in-house processor, because currently Gen 2 autonomous platform processes 250 tops, whereas Generation 3, they're saying it's going to do 1,600 tops. That's the measurement of processing power. So it's like 6 times more powerful. Is it similar to if you were to compare Tesla's Hardware 3 or Hardware 4? I haven't really looked into that. Maybe if I find something, I'll put it up on the screen showing the differences between Hardware 3 and Hardware 4 and Rivian's Generation 2 and Generation 3 platform. So just in case you're not aware, if you have the R2 ordered, the first batches, like for this spring and summer, it's not going to come with Generation 3 platform. However, I think they have a deal right now. If you get the launch edition, Rivian is throwing in lifetime access to the autonomous platform. Instead of paying $49 a month or $2,500 just buying it outright, it comes with the launch edition, which is a pretty good deal if that's important to you. But if you can wait, if Gen 3 platform is more important to you, then you would have to wait pretty much late 2026. I don't know what month that is. Late 2026. Should you wait? It depends. I mean, is that driverless stuff really that important to you? Is all those other features important to you? One thing you have to consider, this is brand new technology. There's gonna be a lot of bugs. And I mean, right now there's bugs. Whenever I drive next to an 18-wheeler, plenty of times my R1S would do some phantom braking. Would that still continue to exist in Generation 3? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That LiDAR would probably help a lot. Phantom braking is nothing new in electric vehicles that have autonomous driving or driving assistance. Tesla, man, that thing. So when I had the Model 3, the phantom braking actually occurred whenever I drove under overpasses, like bridges and stuff, because I think the shadow was tricking the cameras. And there's areas where I drive at, the overpass has, they're not stoplights, but they are lights, and they just flash yellow. And so back then, my Tesla would think that those are stoplights, and because it's yellow, it thinks that it's about to turn red. So it would slow down. It can be dangerous if you're not paying attention, because as it slows down, if someone's following you too close, you're gonna get rear-ended. You have to be very careful. That's why they call it supervised self-driving or supervised auto steer. You gotta pay attention. I mean, you should pay attention anyway. It's not at that point. Right now, driver assistance is at level 2. With this deal with Uber, they're going to start with 10,000 R2s by 2028, and then the rest by 2031. And once everything is complete, it should be doing level 4 autonomy, meaning no drivers. Like, you just sit in the back and the car will do everything. So right now we're at level 2. So they're saying by 2031 we'll be at level 4. That's incredible. I'm not an expert at this stuff, but 5 years from now to get from level 2 to level 4, I think that's amazing. There's still a lot of work need to be done, because currently it's still not perfect. It's really great, and what I'm talking about is Tesla FSD, not Rivian UHF. To get that to catch up and also surpass all the way to level 4 by 2031, wow. We'll see. I'm very excited. And if Rivian's goal is that, what more is Tesla's goal going to be? Can you just imagine? Because they're already ahead. In my opinion, Tesla's ahead. And so by 2031, where would Tesla driver assistance software, where would it be at? Right? Like, it would probably get there sooner with Tesla, simply because of where it's at. So it's very exciting news. I'm glad another company is doing it, because we need to have competition. We need to have competition. So, because it pushes innovation with all companies, or at least Rivian and Tesla. I don't know where the other companies are at. Ford, GMC. I don't know. But waking up to this news is very exciting. So I want to know what you think. Did you place an order for an R2? So I have a reservation. I haven't turned that into a purchase yet. I am not sure. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to give up the R1S. Man, the R1S is just great. It's a 7-seater. If I picked up an R2, then that would mean all of our cars are 5-seaters. So that just, I don't know. I have to give up a car. The Model Y, I'm not giving up the Model Y. But then now I'm going to have a Model Y and an R2 in the garage, which they're practically the same car, except the R2, you could go off-roading and you don't have to do much to it. I mean, the Model Y, if you haven't seen the Big Bear video with our friend Sean, it can go off-roading, but you have to do a lot of stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Just exciting, very exciting stuff. Man, technology, I tell you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.